It's PAT with that ball face, sneak inside your place through your crawl space, pistol to your face, pull me to the safe. To my people, wealthy ain't nobody safe. It's the boy Dwayne McClean at Dwayne McClean TV. What's the deal, y'all? We back. Thanks to all new subscribers. Thank you to all my supporters. Thanks for everybody hitting that Cashapp, trying to help the boy get that MacBook Pro. We at $157 already, man. Y'all really helping the boy out, man. That's the goal we gonna get to. I already knew we weren't gonna get to 1,300 overnight, but we're gonna keep working. I'm about to put another 150 in it, so we're gonna be at 3. You know what I'm saying? So then we only got a band to go. You know what I mean? That's like a damn mountain right there. We all work together. I had that bitch, like I said, it's gonna be better content. You know what I mean? With the MacBook, I have a strong enough laptop to better, more edited videos. I can edit it way quicker than I will on the phone. I can bring y'all in to do face-to-face interviews. My consultations can do that with the Zoom. I'm actually doing consultations now. If you want a consultation, they free right now. Everything's free right now. The channel's small, so everything free. If you want a consultation where I give you 20 minutes face-to-face talk time, hit my Instagram at Dwayne McClean TV, schedule your time. Ask me when I'm free. Just don't call me randomly. A lot of y'all hit me up randomly. I'm like, yo, I'm in the middle of doing something. But one of my homies, he hit me up. Shouts out to Big Stepper. I don't know your whole Snapchat, but shouts out to my boy Big Stepper, man. He's from Mississippi. He talked like that, man. It was so amazing to talk to him, man. That's why I like to reach out to my supporters and reach out to y'all and talk to y'all and see these different backgrounds and, you know, hear these different people's stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. So if you want consultation, it's free right now. We charging everything I'm charging after September 30th. Free promotion right now, free consultation, everything. So if you want to contact me, you want to have a schedule of 10, 20 minute time to speak to me, I'll give you all your advice. Or if you just need some help with something, hit me on, just write me on Instagram at Dwayne McClean TV. I will contact you, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? I just had to say that, you know what I mean? Thanks to everybody. Shouts out to the ladies showing love. Shouts out to all the fellas out there coming through, supporting the boy Dwayne, you know what I mean? Tough time. Shouts out to all the new subscribers. But let's get into this juice, which I came here for. I'm turning the AC on. It's hot in this bitch. So everybody wanted me to speak on the Wayfair storage bins, all right? And what I think about that topic and how I feel about that. All right, so the whole Wayfair scandal, yeah, y'all, I'm late to this. I'm really late. I'm supposed to have made a video to this, you know. So many things just come at you, okay? But the whole Wayfair scandal thing is that they had some storage bins that were online that were $15,000, $20,000, and they had the names of people that was actually missing. One name was Samaya, one name was Annabelle, another name, and it was like, I never in my life was around anybody that said, hey, let me get that Samaya storage bin. And then they said these were industrial complex storage bins, okay? Most of the time, it's going to be some manly men. So if I'm trying to sell the manly men that's going to be buying a product like that, I'm not going to be like, hey, man, you want the Annabelle or the Samaya? You know what I'm saying? And I left out a key detail, y'all. Rumor has it that they were trafficking children inside of these storage bins. And if you, as a regular person, was trying to buy them and you wasn't authorized, you will get kicked out of the system, okay? So the storage bins were supposed to be full of kids, and that's why the price was $15,000, okay? Now that right there is another red flag to me. $15,000 for a storage bin, and Wayfair said, we sold it for that price because they were top of the line storage bins. I looked online and I was only able to find 2 to 3 storage bins, and they were only $10,000. One of them for like a hospital, it did temperature. It lists a lot of features. And it had so many features that it seemed plausible that it would be worth $10,000. The one on the Wayfair online account store, they did not have that many features in the storage bins. They didn't talk about the type of metal. They did not talk about the type of the different things, the different features that it had. There was one on uline.com that was $10,000 storage bin. And it had like a biometric lock. It had like an eye scanner. Like, it had so much stuff in it. Y'all can look it up. Just go type in industrial storage bins. That's what I did. Industrial storage cabinets. That's exactly what I looked up. And when I looked it up, that's what it came up. A few of them. But the regular price, the average price I seen for an industrial cabinet was for $1,000 to $200. That seems very reasonable. Now, I think of it as a business person. If I'm a business person, or not a business person, that's a stupid word to say, but if I'm more of a business-minded individual who is trying to set up this industry or this warehouse, and I need to get these cabinets to save money, to save cost, I'm not going to spend $15,000 on cabinets. I don't know, y'all, I met rich people. Rich people are the cheapest motherfuckers to ever walk this earth. Cheap. A rich person once got at me when I was delivering pizzas because I didn't have the correct change. For real. Big mansion. So knowing that information about a rich person, I don't think they'll just splurge on a bunch of storage cabinets worth $15,000. They're like $15,000 worth for a storage cabinet. What are we putting in it? You know? So that was a red flag to me. And then, like I said earlier, most people that are buying these storage cabinets are manly men. The guys that drive the Ford truck, the guys that they probably never get a manicure, a face mask is foreign to them. They probably conservative, like motherfucker go out in the woods and chop a tree down with an axe. I met these type of guys. When you go to sell this to them, they're not going to say, let me get the Samaya industrial, cabinet. It's not going to be like, hey, I got that new Samaya cabinet. It doesn't even sound right. And why would they give a cabinet a name? You know what I'm saying? Now, when I went on the Wayfair site, I typed in Annabelle, and I typed in those names, and other products came up with those names. Okay? So I typed in the Samaya. These are like the two main ones I remember. I know there was more. So I typed in Samaya, and like a whole list of products came. So what I'm thinking, like, hey, is this just a product line? Is this just one of their, like, you know how Nike has the Vapor Max line, the Air Max, and the Jordan line? I'm thinking, like, hey, is this just one of their brands? No, that's not the case. And then there's a few employees that came out and said, we were, we were working in the warehouse and the storage cabinets were too heavy than normal. Heavier than normal. So here's my thing. If they were to say they were trafficking kids like that, are they trafficking dead kids or kids that are in a coma or under a deep sleep, or they're trafficking, just like organs? Because you got to think, I work in the warehouse. Worst job in the world, don't work there. Okay, so the product is, the storage bin has to come from somewhere. They have to put the kid in the storage bin. The storage bin then has to get shipped on to the store. They got to scan it in. Then it has to go onto a truck and get delivered to where it has to go. That is a lot to get there. So did they put the kid in there first? But they said it was an independent person selling it. And Wayfair is actually boycotting it. So if it's independent, I can understand that if it's independent. I mean, they got all day to put them kids into a daggone storage bin and ship it out themselves. Okay? I personally believe either it was kids or dope. That's what I believe. It's either kids or dope. Because that's the only thing I can think of. They try to say, hey man, we got to get the dope out. Let's sell it online. But the names, you don't name a storage bin. You know what I'm saying? And they had these very high priced stuff on there. Like, I think Ellen DeGeneres had something. And anything but Ellen, y'all, Ellen she was part of that story of, go look up Frazzle Drip. Y'all go look that up. Frazzle Drip. I think I'm saying it right. Is it Frazzle Drip? I know it's Frazzle something. It's a weird story, man, about Hillary Clinton cutting a baby face off, and Ellen DeGeneres there's hints that she was pointing that she was right there. And Ellen DeGeneres was connected somewhere to the Wayfair site. That's a red flag as well. So I personally believe they trying to get these kids out any way they can. $10,000 cabinets don't seem right to me. And people were saying, no, okay, if that's not the case, then why did Wayfair take it down? You can't. I looked on their site the other day. They got a $10,000 storage cabinet there again. It looked like a plain generic. I'm telling y'all, go look up that one I found on Uline. That bitch looked $10,000. The one that's on Wayfair right now does not look $10,000. And I would never pay $10,000 for a damn store. I don't care how much money I have. I could be a trillionaire. I'm not doing that shit. I'm telling you, I've seen rich. Honestly, I've been in the room with millionaires, man. I don't even know how I was fortunate enough to even be there just to hear their conversations. Their conversations is way different than regular people. These motherfuckers we all went to the Mexican place. I'm the only one who ordered food. These rich niggas ate the free nachos and got water, and they looked at me, they said, oh, must be hungry, Dwayne. I just take the nachos. Can we get more? Them niggas didn't spend a dime, and guess what? They didn't leave Abuela a tip. Abuela ain't getting no tip. I'm the one who left for a tip. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And it clicked. Rich people do not do that. They're not spending no money. $10,000 on this storage cabinet is not happening. If they can't make a dollar from it, I'm telling you, their conversations is different. So this whole thing, either kids or dope. More than likely, the kids because the names. And it's too much stuff. And then they looked at guilty when they took all the storage cabinets off their website. So they're on your website one day, this story comes out, oh, let's take them off. I would have left my shit up there. If I ain't got nothing to hide, it's almost like this. Say you got a motherfucker who snitched on somebody in the hood. And then the next week he move away. Why you move away? He's like, they said, did you snitch? No, I ain't snitch. But he moved the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was a bad analogy. That's the best one. I had a few of them, but I probably would have got myself indicted. You know what I'm saying? In my head. But, yeah, man, like, that don't make no sense to me, man. It's just too many red flags going on there. And then they're really bold to do it on y'all, the dark web, I haven't been on it yet, but I heard you can order shit on there as well. And Barack Obama was in the WikiLeaks ordering $65,000 worth of hot dogs at 2 in the morning. Hot dogs mean for little boys, man. They really ordering kids, bro, for real. My question is, are the kids dead or alive in that? You know? And a lot of kids going missing, man. That's why I'm gonna be worried about my kids. I need to call my kids right now. But that's my thoughts on that whole Wayfair situation. I think they're guilty. And like I said, it's either dope or kids. I think it's the kids. You know, the names, the Ellen DeGeneres connection, the overpricing for it, the workers coming out speaking about it, the independent guys selling the storage cabinet. There's just too many red flags. And then they took the whole thing down. Then they didn't have no good defense. Wayfair best defense was, well, why will we do that? What reason will we have? Like, they had like a really whack defense to this whole case. I'd have left my storage cabinets up there. If I ain't guilty and I'm getting $10,000 a pop for some storage cabinets, I'm leaving my shit up on my website. Y'all can suck my dick. Fuck y'all conspiracies. Shit, I ain't guilty. Buy one. Show me your money. Buy one and see if there's a kid in there. That's how I would have did it. But like I said, guilty people tell on themselves, man. But it's the boy Dwayne McClean at Dwayne McClean TV. Thanks for everybody supporting the channel. I love all y'all, man. Y'all be safe.